Continue Judy Jones and her big fat mouth. Chapter 7. Jobs and Jobs. When I got off the bus, I zoomed to room 9. That's because I wanted job day to start very quick. Only first, we had to take accidents, and then we had to stay allegiance to the flag of United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Except I don't know what that dumb story is even talking about. Then finally Mrs. clapped her loud hands together. And guess what? Job day started. That's what, boys and girls, you'll look wonderful in your outfits, Mrs. said. I can't wait to learn what all you want to be when you grow up. What would you like to be? First, I would, I yelled out. Only then my best friend Lucille raised her hand very polite. And she got to look first. Lucille looked the most beautiful I ever seen her. She was wearing a new dress that her nana bought for her. That was the color of pink velvet. Also, she had shiny pink shoes and socks with bows and lace on them. Lucille's nana is loaded, I think. Lucille went to the front of the door. She reached in a little bag and pulled out a sparkling crown with jewels on it. Then all the room 9 said, "Woo!" except for not the boys. When I grow up, I'm going to marry a prince, I said, and I'll be a princess, and my name will be Princess Lucille. Then she put a sparkling crown on her head, and she looked like a fairy tale guy. Mrs. smiled. That's a lovely thought, Lucille. She said, I know, said Lucille. My nana says if I marry a prince, you're set for life. After that, Lucille said her dress cost $85, and her shoes cost $45, and her lacy socks cost $60 plus tax. Then Mrs. told Lucille to sit down. Ricardo went next. He was wearing a round yellow hat. It was what kind of hat you can bend on. This is called hard hat, he said. You have to wear it when you build in tall buildings, or else somebody might drop a hammer from way up high and it could hit on your head and kill you. Mrs. smiled. So you're interested in construction, right, Ricardo? She said, but Ricardo just kept on talking about other stuff that could fall on your head and kill you, like paint can and an electric drill and lunchbox. Then Mrs. said, sit down to him too. Then when William raised his hand, only he was being very bashful, and he wouldn't go to the front of the room. I don't have to be nervous. William, said Mrs., just tell us what you want to be when you grow up. William covered his face with his hands. Super William, he said very quiet. Then he got out of his seat and he jumped high in the air. Only his cap got tangled up his chair and he crashed in the table. After that, Super William got very sniffly, and Mrs. said we could get back to him later. The end. See you next time. You can see the next video and you will know more about Judy Jones and her big fat mouth. Bye bye.